Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Vilma. Today I wanted to talk about looking polished, looking put together at all times. But today I'm mainly focusing on my day-to-day makeup. For those of you who are new here, I am in my mid-40s, I'm 44, and for me, makeup less is more. I like to enhance what I already have, not mask it. And I also don't like heavy makeup for day to day because I have enlarged pores, fine lines, all of that good stuff that comes with natural aging. So today I'm going to be running you through my favorite products that I've been loving for the past few months. A lot of them that I'm going to be talking about today are by Laura Mercier, and a full disclaimer, many of them were gifted as PR gifts, but in no way, shape or form Laura Mercier is sponsoring this video or they've asked me to talk about these products. I'm doing this because I actually really enjoy them. And I started wearing Laura Mercier products at the beginning of 2020. I started using their setting powder and I fell in love, and every single product I try from them just makes me love the brand even more. Of course, I'm going to be sharing other products that I use. I don't only use Laura Mercier, but the majority of the ones that you're going to see today are by her. So with all that being said, let's get started with this video. So the first product that I use is the Perfect Cream Multitasking Moisturizer by Laura Mercier, and I really enjoy this product. I find that skincare is so important, and if you have the right skincare to work with your makeup will look a lot better, it will sit better on your skin, and it will also last the entire day. Now this product has a beautiful scent. It is a little bit on the stronger side, so if you are sensitive to scents, you may not like this, but for me it just smells like, it has a little bit of a perfume in there, but it also smells like skincare. It's kind of like a combination of the two that I really enjoy. I find it very light on the skin, and because I have combination to oily skin, rich moisturizers tend to clog my pores or to kind of like break down the makeup, but this one right here has a gel consistency and it just sits on the skin beautifully, and it acts pretty good as a primer. If you don't like to wear primers, I think this one would work perfectly fine, and I also feel like it will work for many skin types. The next two products that I want to talk about are the primers from Laura Mercier, and I know she has quite a few, but currently I only have these two. So I have the Pure Canvas Primer, which is a blurring primer, and I use this pretty much every day. The size that I have here is a little bit smaller. It's only 25 ml, but it's been lasting me for several months, and I've had it since December, I think, and I wear it underneath most of my base products, and I really love it because it's oil free, it doesn't clog my pores, and it definitely leaves a nice smooth canvas so that my skin is prepared for my base. But I also love this one right here, which is an illuminating primer. Now I tend to use this one mostly with heavier foundations or foundations that are supposed to be a little bit more matte. I find that this just kind of like revives the skin, leaves my skin looking a little bit illuminated, and it also has a little bit of a tint. It doesn't really make my skin look darker in any way, shape or form, but it does have a little bit of a tint, whereas this one is white and this one gives my skin a more glowy finish, which personally I really like. This one is silicone free, so perfect for every day, and I really love these two. So spring and summer months, I like more of a lighter coverage, and products that I tend to gravitate towards are CC creams or tinted moisturizers. And the tinted moisturizer that I want to share with you guys is this one by Laura Mercier. It's called the Tinted Moisturizer Natural Skin Perfector with SPF 30. I remember seeing one that has SPF 50, and if you do have that one, please comment below, but the one that I have is with SPF 30. The shade that I have is Natural 2W1. I absolutely adore this product. It's super natural, like it doesn't have a lot of coverage. And if you like that on the go natural coverage for every day, this product works amazing. And I love it for pictures, although it has SPF 30. I love it for every day when I go to work. It lasts at least on my skin for maybe about 8 hours before it's kind of like breaking down, but it doesn't look patchy on my skin. I feel like it just makes my skin look a little bit more natural throughout the day, like the oils start coming through, but it's not a bad finish on my skin at the end of the day. Really love it. And of course, with the added bonus of the SPF 30, my skin is slightly more protected throughout the day, but I still wear another another SPF just to give me that added protection. And yeah, really love this, highly recommend. The shade is really nice, and I don't know, it's just one of my favorite products at the moment. I don't tend to wear concealer every day anymore. I feel like concealer throughout the day can be a little bit of pain because sometimes you have to retouch it. So I tend to skip it on my day-to-day. However, if I'm doing filming or if I'm going out during the day or running errands and I feel like I want to look a little bit more polished, more put together, then I gravitate towards these two from Laura Mercier. So this one is the Secret Camouflage concealer, and this is the Flawless Fusion, and that's the one that I'm wearing today. So I'm going to talk about it right now. I absolutely love this concealer. It's super lightweight, a little goes a long way, and the coverage is insane. Like, you only apply a little bit and it automatically brightens up your under eye, like it corrects your under eye, and it also makes you look super duper awake. It's not cakey whatsoever, and it's the one that I gravitate towards the most in my collection. I really love the doe foot applicator. It carries the right amount of product that you need to apply underneath your eyes, and I really love it. Now, the shade that I have is 2N, which is more of a neutral shade, and I wanted to go for a neutral shade because I have yellow undertone, and I find that yellow undertone concealers make me look slightly tired, and I feel like this one just perfects my makeup, especially if I'm wearing this tinted moisturizer. It just brightens up my skin. It makes me look like I'm wearing higher coverage all over my face, and I'm not. It's just the concealer itself. It just makes me look so awake and beautiful. I really, really love this one. The Secret Camouflage Concealer is a 2-in-1, and I feel like I need to talk about this one in a separate video because I haven't played with it all that much, but I still wanted to let you guys know that I do have this one. So let me know in the comments below for a future video if you would like to know a little bit more about this product. So to set my makeup, because I have combination to oily skin, I like good setting powders that are not heavy or cakey, and I don't like them to be tinted either. So the two that I want to share with you guys are these two right here from Laura Mercier. I have the Secret brightening powder, and I have their bestseller, which is the Translucent loose setting powder, which I've been using for a lot longer than this one. So this is a beautiful, beautiful powder to set your under eye concealer, and it really brightens up the under eye. Now, if you are a little bit darker than me, I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be a product that works well for you because it could look ashy, but I am an NC30 by MAC, if that helps, and this really brightens up my concealer. I used to wear this one or apply this one, and I still like it, but since I got this one as a PR gift, I just fell in love with it, and it's definitely a product that I would repurchase. It's not cakey, it just brightens up my concealer and it sets it in place. Now, you can definitely use this for baking. I don't like to bake my makeup, so I just apply it with a brush. The one that I'm using is by Bobbi Brown, and it works really well. Doesn't look cakey at all. One of my favorite products definitely right now. And the other one is the Translucent loose setting powder that I've been wearing or using since 2020. I actually have this one right here that I bought myself, and then Laura Mercier sent me another one. So I have one sitting in my collection for when I finish this one, and I love it. It's the best powder to set my makeup. I have textured skin. It doesn't settle into my pores, into my fine lines. It actually blurs my makeup and makes my makeup look flawless. I love it. Highly recommend. It's one of those products that it's a holy grail in my makeup stash, and I don't think I'll ever use anything else. Okay, so the next few products that I'm going to talk about are not by Laura Mercier, but these are products that I've been using for a very long time. Some of them are new and some of them are not so new. So the first one that I want to talk about is this palette right here from Hourglass. This was a limited edition and it's called the Ambient Light Edit Sculpture. I actually have two, but I haven't used the other one so much. But this one looks like this, and it's my absolute go-to holy grail everyday face palette. I don't know why I waited so long to buy this, because, or a palette like this from Hourglass, because everybody raves about them, and I'm super happy that I did, because I use this every single day since I got it. I use the bronzer, I use the blush, this one right here in the center, and I use these two powders right here to elevate my makeup, to make my makeup look a lot more natural, lit from within. I just love it. And I also love the highlighter, although I didn't wear it today. I just find that these powders are very finely milled. They just go on the skin so beautifully, and they make you look flawless without looking like you put in a lot of effort. And although I have combination to oily skin, I find that these are amazing. They don't look powdery or glittery on my skin. They just make me look awake, and I absolutely love it. The next product that I'm going to talk about, and if you are familiar to my channel, you know I've spoken about this palette so much. This is the Urban Decay Naked palette. This is the original, and I've had this since it actually came out, which was years and years ago. And I just love this palette to death. I love it so much. But I've been using it a lot because I love Naked, just to put it all over the lid. And I love this shade right here, which is called Dark Horse, just to smudge along my lash line and just like elevate my eye look a little bit more, define the eye, but smudge it, because I don't like eyeliner every day. But this just makes my lashes look a little bit thicker and it makes them look a little bit longer after I apply my mascara. So it's definitely a palette that I love so much. I don't talk about it all the time because it's been discontinued. You may find it maybe for sale here and there, but it's no longer available. But it's a beautiful palette that I use all the time. Next, I want to talk about my brows, which I've been obsessed with for the past year. I'm trying not to pluck them too much so that they look as natural as possible. So I tend to brush them just with a old spoolie from a mascara, and then I fill them in with my micro brow filling pen. I think that's so, brow micro filling pen by Benefit, and I use this in the darkest shade, which is deep brown. I love the effect that this gives because it just gives really natural strokes on my brows and makes them look fuller, but very, very natural and not too overly done, because it's something that I don't like for every day. It's very easy to use, it's very natural, and I absolutely love it. For mascara, I'm still loving this one by Bobbi Brown. It's actually called the Smoky Eye Mascara. I have it in a smaller tube, but I also have one as backup in my stash. And I really, really love this. I feel like it gives me the nicest, fuller lashes for every day. They also look very kind of like smoldery. Smoldery, that's the word? Probably not, but hopefully you guys know what I mean. I really love this. It's a beautiful mascara. I tend not to apply mascara on my lower lashes because they smudge a little bit. Again, because I have combination to oily skin, it kind of like draws the liquids down, which is super weird. So I tend to just apply a couple of coats on my upper lashes, and I really love the effect. And I will continue to buy this. I just think this is a great, great mascara for every day, or, you know, for any look that I wear. I am obsessed with it. I love to highlight my skin, but not too much because of my skin type. And the one that I've been using a lot is this one by Laura Mercier, which is called Addiction. It looks like this. It's a beautiful gold tone highlighter that is not glittery whatsoever. It actually reminds me of the Hourglass highlighters, but this one is just a beautiful, beautiful type of highlighter. I apply it a little bit on the tops of my cheekbones, on my nose, and then a little bit on my chin, just to bring these parts of my face a little bit forward. And I really love the finish. It's not glittery, like I said. It's kind of like a lit from within almost a type of finish, and I love it. I think Laura Mercier did a great job with this one. I also apply it on my eyelids just to give it a little bit more of a highlighted look there, and I love it. Great product for my collection as well. So the last two products are lip products, and these two are also from Laura Mercier. I have a lip pencil which is called Baby Lips, and this lipstick here is called Coral, and I wear them together at all times. These give me a matte finish that I love so much. I mean, this lipstick is to die for, and the lip pencil applies like a dream. I really love this shade. I didn't think I would. When I saw it out of my packaging, I was like, oh my god, this is going to wash me out. But I really love the finish that it gives me, and the packaging of this lipstick is amazing. It has kind of like a magnetic thing going on, so it doesn't come off. Do you know that problem? You put lipsticks in your bag and the lipstick just goes everywhere because the lid came off. With these ones, you don't go through that, and my overall finish on my lips is perfect. This is a lipstick that I will wear so much this year. It reminds me of a MAC lipstick called Teddy, Velvet Teddy, which is one of my favorites, but it's a little bit more coral, but in a very subtle way, and I just love it so much. Okay guys, so we've reached the end of this video. I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you have any of these products from Laura Mercier or the Hourglass palette that I've mentioned. Let me know what your favorites are, and I'll see you on my next video.